So I just got back from my trip to the Northwest, and I'll probably talk more about that later, but right now I'm just a little bit fucking overwhelmed with all this bullshit going on. I ain't been checking my fucking voicemail on my fucking phone. I get on there, I got like 100 fucking hate mail messages from Chris and shit, and I don't even fucking get it. I told that stupid motherfucker where I was going, but I said I was gonna be gone for a fucking week, and he all spoofed out. He like, okay. But obviously he ain't fucking listening. But he think I was ducking him or something, but I'm gonna play you some of his fucking messages tomorrow and shit, but anyway, fucking, on top of that, but I'm driving back, I'm just thinking about all this shit, all the times with Uncle Reggie driving up and down fucking I-5. So when I get home tonight, I try to hit him up and shit, cause he ain't fucking speaking to me anymore. And I don't even think I told you motherfuckers about that shit, well, what the fuck the situation is. And I kind of need to warn you anyway about doing one of them fucking genealogies or whatever the fuck they call, where they do your DNA and fucking find out your background and shit. Cause blood, sometimes it's better not knowing that shit. And I ain't gonna go into a lot of detail about it, but basically, I got a fucking, I bought that shit like 6 months ago, blood. I got a fucking 2-for-1 deal. That's the whole reason I even got that shit. So I gave the other one to Stench. And Stench, he lived his entire life thinking he was part Native American, blood. His fucking parents was born on Chickasha Nation reservation and shit. So was his grandparents. And he got back that results, blood, and he is fucking 0% Indian. And can you imagine that though? Living your entire life thinking that you something that you ain't, blood. I mean, he was all in denial about it first, like, nah, that test is wrong, blah, blah, blah. But nah, he ain't, blood. He ain't. And he knows it now. And I guess it's fucking better to know shit than not know. I'm all about knowledge and truth, blood. Truth is my ultimate fucking desire. I always want to know the truth to everything, blood, no matter what. But what happened with my shit's like even more fucked up, like, cause now Uncle Reggie ain't even gonna fucking talk to me anymore and shit. And I don't know if I've been conned or what, blood. So my shit, it wasn't no fucking surprise or nothing like that. Like my results, I wasn't like part like Nigerian or some shit like that. But what happened afterwards was a big fucking shock. So I don't know if you ever done that shit before, and like I said, if you haven't, you might want to think twice about doing it. But it will fucking connect you to other people that you link to DNA by. And there are only a couple people on there that's on my fucking thing, but one of the close links is some Asian lady, and she looked like she in her mid-40s, something like that. And I hit her up and said, what's up? Because like I said, we fucking related. And she like immediately hits me back, blood. And she immediately starts asking me about Uncle Reggie. Like a lot of shit about Uncle Reggie. So I asked her, I'm like, why you want to know so much about Uncle Reggie? And then she tells me, blood, that she's his daughter. She telling me that Uncle Reggie, he got some girl pregnant when he was back fucking stationed in South Korea. And I know that fool was in South Korea too, though. Because when he was a youngster, he got in trouble. He had to go in the military for a couple years, and they stationed his ass in South Korea. But she's saying that Uncle Reggie got her mom pregnant and then just abandoned him, blood. And according to this woman, and I ain't gonna say her name and shit, I respect, but she says that either her mom couldn't deal with it because of the shame or just the financial situation. I guess like being a single mom in that time in Korea with a kid that's from another country and shit wasn't gonna fly, so she put that little girl up for adoption, blood. And this American family adopted her, and she lived her entire life in America, never knowing who her real parents was. But she'd been searching for her dad for years. And this fucking blew me away, blood. You know, Uncle Reggie, he like a father to me. My own dad was a piece of shit. Uncle Reggie, the closest thing to a dad I ever had. And to find all this out was like It was like she was a sister all of a sudden. It was like a sister I never knew I had to me, even though we was just biologically cousins and shit. Man, I was just being fucking stupid, blood. I just let my emotions get the better of my stupid ass. And I just started calling up Uncle Reggie like immediately after I got off the phone with her, blood, because I got all her information and shit. And I was like, Uncle Reggie, you ain't gonna fucking believe this, blood, but you have a daughter, blood. You're this beautiful woman. She's your daughter, and she only lives a few states away, blood. She's been looking for you her whole fucking life, and now she's found you. I'll go with you, Uncle Reggie. Let's go meet her, blood. Let's go fucking find your daughter, Uncle Reggie. And Uncle Reggie get all quiet at the other side of the phone and shit. And then he just starts fucking screaming at me like, Daryl, you stupid motherfucker. How could you fucking do this? He's like, how could you be so fucking stupid? How much information you give this bitch? Don't you know you being conned, you dumb motherfucker? Don't you know who's after me, you fucking idiot? And then I try to explain, I've been talking for a long time, blood. Fucking, I don't think that's the situation at all. But she ain't out. She's a real legit woman, and I think you really probably got some girl pregnant. And this just gets Uncle Reggie even more fucking angry. He fucking screaming at the phone on me. He said, you that fucking stupid? I don't ever want to speak to you again, you fucking idiot, blah, blah, blah. And he hangs up on me. And now it's been a couple fucking weeks, blood. He still ain't fucking speaking to me. And I left him hella voice messages and shit. I was like, Uncle Reggie, it's all good, blood. We can just drop this whole thing with this girl saying she's her daughter, blah, blah, blah. But he don't give a fuck, blood. He is not speaking to me anymore because of this shit. And it's got me really fucking confused as what's going down here. I mean, this is just a really fucked up situation. I mean, is he being conned? Is I being conned? Is that what's going on? Is this just a fucking con? I mean, this is... I don't know what to say, blood. Well, I'm gonna fucking find out. I'm gonna find out the truth of the situation. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. But I don't know, maybe Uncle Reggie never gonna speak to me again. I have no fucking idea.